All right, guys, guess what? It is Monday.
Yes, it is a little different this week.
Yes, sir. I mean, we're still here, still giving you content, still giving you the stuff that you need to do, and you need to everything about that. So, reason why we are on a Monday is because Zach's going out of town this weekend. So he will not be able to be here for our live podcast on Wednesday night. So we decided to give you a little bit earlier.
Absolutely, I'll be at that Titans preseason game. I'll be watching to give you guys some sleepers.
Wait, you're actually going to the Titans game? I didn't know that.
Yeah, man.
That's amazing.
Yeah, dude, we're doing Nashville for the weekend, and I was like, honestly, like, it was only like $40 to go to the Titans game. So I was like, why not? Let's go.
Hey. We are officially live on YouTube as well. I have the stream up on the right of me. So if you don't want to join Twitch, you got YouTube as well.
Let's go. Yeah, man. I'm so excited to be on YouTube, man.
Yes, sir. It's really exciting. I'm excited to take this this big step. We got Twitch and YouTube going up. I mean, we did also, we have created a TikTok account because that's like the main promotional social media right now. So we have that up and going. So Pocket_collapse, go follow it. We will not be going live on TikTok because there's a lot of things that are preventing us, but we're still going to be here. We're still going to be giving you shorts. We are working on getting shorter videos and shorts for you out on YouTube, so you don't have to watch the whole thing if you don't want to. If you do, we love you for it. If you don't, that's okay. Some people don't have that attention span. We get it. I have ADHD. I get it.
Same. Yeah.
But we are excited to have you guys. We are excited to be here giving you the content that you want, that you need for this football season.
Absolutely.
So, obviously, preseason week 2 hasn't completely finished. Right now, we have the Bengals and Commanders locked in a 14-14 battle, going at it with my boy Jacory Korsky Moret getting a 27-yard touchdown.
Beast.
He is going to be so good. I
can't believe
wait.
You sniped me in our draft.
Yes, so we finished our fantasy football draft rookies. Zach, let's talk about that for a little bit. We're gonna talk about that a little bit.
Yeah.
Are you happy with your team?
Yeah, dude, I'm super happy. Even though I got hate for drafting Shedeur Sanders, you know, if they've been tapped into the Pocket Collapse podcast, they knew it was coming.
You got a lot of heat, and you probably could have got him a couple rounds later.
Probably. But, like, you never know, man, in these drafts. When you know you got a guy, you got to go get him. You know what I mean?
I mean, I almost did something stupid, and I almost jumped up for Will Howard because I did want him. And then I ended up getting him, like, 3 rounds later. So I was pretty happy.
Rounds. Yeah, dude.
I did snipe you. You sniped me once, though, too. So Mason Taylor for the Jets. So you got me on that one.
We're even. I'll take it.
We're even, yeah. I'm excited. Yo, Trayvon Henderson falling to me pick, in the 106. That was crazy. And it's, you know what's more wild? Me starting that rookie draft with 3 picks. I ended up having 9 picks that one.
Yeah, that is wild. See, that just goes to show you guys that, like, even when you think you're out of the draft, like, you can always somehow find a way to work yourself back in. Trading players, like.
Yes, sir. I ended up trading, I think, 3 players. I traded an old Alvin Kamara, who's really good.
He is very good.
He's very good, but people, I had a comment like, "Why would you trade that? Like, you're crazy." But then I was talking to him. I was like, one, that offense is not going to be like it is ever. It is not going to be like it was.
Yeah. Two
he's getting old, man.
He is. He's bad to follow.
He's getting old. And he also, fun fact, and I never knew this until the other day when I was actually researching some stuff. He's never hit a 1,000-yard season.
Really?
Go look it up. I was shocked myself.
That's a truly crazy statistic. I would not have guessed that.
Me either. He has never rushed for 1,000 yards. I think his highest was 995.
Never a 1K rusher, Alvin Kamara. That's wild.
So I traded him for Jaylen Warren and the 205. And I'm happy with that. I mean, Jaylen Warren, he's going to put up points. He's going to have a workload. So I'm not mad at that, getting rid of Alvin Kamara. And I ended up with... Who did I pick up with my second pick? Let's look back really quick.
Yeah, that's actually what I was about to ask.
Oh, Ibuka.
Oh, dude. Yeah, that's solid.
Wide receiver, yeah. So I got Ibuka and Warren for Alvin Kamara. And then I traded you Tracy and Shaheed, that's right, for multiple draft picks. I don't think you traded me a player. I just think he was draft picks, correct?
Yeah, just picks.
And I did get a few good people with those picks. I was happy. Kenneth Grant, we talked about last week.
Yep, literally a highlight player on our podcast.
Yep, Will Howard.
Solid.
I think I got one more from you.
Did you, or was that the 27 third round?
That's right. I got the third round from 27. Yeah, 27. That'll be in the future. We'll jump back that in 2 more years.
Yeah, right. That draft is gonna be loaded, man. So I think that was a good move.
I am so pumped.
I think it benefits us both, to be honest.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. I mean, I got rid of Kamara, but I ended up getting Trayvon Henderson and Warren, and then ended up getting multiple different people that I wanted. I mean, I'm happy overall. I made a lot of trades.
Yeah, I think your team improved at the end of the day, regardless of who you traded away.
Yeah, I overall think it did too. I am still in a heated conversation right now for Fred Warren, so that has not gone away. This guy is desperate, but I don't know if I'm going to trade him. I don't know yet. I mean, he is Fred Warner, one of the best middle linebackers out there, but he is getting old, and I want to make sure I'm getting my worth though. So
absolutely.
All right, let's recap week 2. Friday came in with 2 games, the Titans and the Falcons. The Titans defeated the Falcons 23-20. Pretty good game. I mean, in the beginning kind of sucked. I'm not going to lie. I think I turned it off and then I had to turn it back on because it was getting good. The second game was the Seahawks and Chiefs. 33 points for the Seahawks and 16 for the Chiefs. If you watched the Chiefs opening drive, I don't know if you did.
I did not know I was working.
Wild, bro. That's a team you might want to watch out for. They could have top 5 offense this year.
The Chiefs?
No, I mean the Seahawks.
Oh. Okay,
the Seahawks might have top 5 offense this year.
Yeah, they were that nice.
They were balling.
Did Cooper Kupp get any burn or nah?
No, it was mainly Jackson. It was mainly Jackson and Zach Charbonnet.
Oh, yeah, I do remember you telling me he was beasting.
Those 2 were eating, man. Those 2 were eating. Got a lot of Saturday games. The Dolphins defeated the Lions 24-17. The Texans destroyed the Panthers 20-3. The Packers defeated the Colts 23-19. The Patriots once again won and defeated the Vikings 20-12. The Browns beat the Eagles 22-13. Let's talk about that one, Lud. Did Shador play?
He did not.
He did not. Okay. I didn't know if he did or not.
Oblique injury, so he was sitting out.
Okay. So Dylan Gabriel did get the start. He looked good, minus the one mistake. Pick six.
2. He fumbled 2.
Oh, he fumbled. Okay, I did not see that. Okay. But the big one was the pick. But overall, he wasn't that bad.
No. Even though I'm a Shador fanboy, he really was not terrible, aside from the 2 turnovers.
And I mean, veterans do that too.
Exactly. Yeah, that happens.
I'm pretty sure. Who was it? Mason Rudolph threw a pick. I know that. I'm pretty positive another starter threw another pick like on his second throw. So it happens. So people don't count off Dylan Gabriel yet. He made a mistake. It's bound to happen, but he played good. And Joe Flacco's the starter of the Browns anyway, so it doesn't even matter.
Officially
named starter for week 1. Let's go, Flacco. Sleeper for week 1.
For real, I better say that's your sleeper right there.
Yes, sir. 49ers defeated the Raiders 22-19. The Ravens defeated the Cowboys 31-13. The Rams beat the Chargers by 1 point, 23-22. The Giants defeated the Jets 31-12.
Let's go.
The Buccaneers defeated the Steelers 17-14. Was upset, but they played good. Will Howard did not play, upsetting, but hopefully we'll get him next week against the Panthers. That would be exciting.
Caleb looked better this week.
Caleb?
Yeah, Caleb Johnson.
Caleb Johnson, yeah. Yeah, no, he did. He did. He looked a lot better this week.
Yeah, I was happy, man, because I have him in so many dynasties, so I'm like, ooh, that first week was scary.
Trayvon Henderson looked good too, by the way. Mm-hmm.
He did. Nice little touch.
Number 1.
Very well might be.
I'm telling you. Broncos defeated the Cardinals 27-7. The Sunday games, we have another tie. The Jaguars and Saints 17-17. And then the blowout. The Bears blew out the Bills 38-0. Caleb Williams balled out. He must have listened to the Pocket Collapse podcast and said, what are these guys talking about? I'm going to show you right now.
For real. Watch this.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was snapping, man.
Yeah, he played really good. I have to admit, he played really, really well. I'm excited to see what he does, and I hope he picks up, and I hope he does well. I really do. And then again, the Bengals and the Commanders are on a heated battle in 2 minutes to go before halftime, 14-14 right now. Bengals have the ball and they're 3rd and 11 right now currently. So what did we see in week 2 of the preseason?
One thing that I am going to point out that I think is really flying under the radar right now is how efficient that the Raiders offense, the starting offense, was looking. Gene T was getting his work. He was solid before he got hurt. Bowers is getting crazy feed.
Of course.
And I was going to take a victory, or I thought I was going to be able to take a victory lap on the podcast this week because all I saw was Thornton running deep, wide open, but then Geno just overthrew him. So once they get that timing on, they got the middle of the field locked down with Brock Bowers. They got the running game in Gene T, and then throwing it deep to Thornton. I think that offense might be borderline elite, low key.
They did. I think they are. We did see Genty actually bounce back. He had a miserable week 1 preseason debut, but he bounced back. He showed them that this man is going to be hard to tackle.
Oh, yeah. He was lowering the shoulder, man. He was ready.
One thing I want to talk about, and we kind of mentioned it, the Patriots. That offense is scary. But not just that offense. That defense is scary.
Yeah, dude. The Patriots are a sleeper team this year. I'm telling you, man. They're going to be good.
100% sleeper team. I can see it. They are.
New head coach,
Yeah, no, they're looking really good. And then, like I said earlier, the Seahawks. That offense is going to be lit. It's going to be very good.
I'm also excited for that offense.
Very, very good.
I'm still a little bullish on Sam Darnold. I'm still not sure how he's going to be.
He went 4 for 4 on the first drive for 72 yards.
Let's go. All right.
Yeah.
Maybe he will be locked in.
Let me confirm the stats because I might have. I know he. Let's confirm his stats. All right. Sorry if you can hear that. Seahawks. Sam Darnold, 4 for 4, 34 yards, 100% completion, 8.5 average yard. Yeah. And then Zach Charbonnet averaged 9 yards per carry,
Wow.
5 attempts for 45 yards.
Beast.
Yeah, so
Him
definitely.
and Ken Walker in that backfield? Sheesh.
Kenneth Walker did not play. Yeah.
Yeah, but like when they do play, like it's going to be lethal backfield.
Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%.
I mean, it has been. But like,
yeah,
if Charbonnet is going to keep playing like this, dude, wow.
he might be stealing the job.
Low key. And we all know how hurt Kenneth Walker gets every year.
Every year. So anybody else who really stuck out to you in preseason? I mean, I don't want to say it, but I have to say it. Ibuka looks scary good.
Yeah, he looks so solid.
I'm not going to go into full detail because this might be a foreshadow later on.
Okay.
So we're gonna cut that right there. But Ibuka looks scary, and Bucky. Oh my god, my man Bucky caught a 35-yard touchdown over Peyton Wilson.
He's different, bro.
He's now catching balls, which he didn't do last year.
Yep. He's gonna be so good, man.
Oh man, he is gonna be scary good, and I love it.
Where do you think he's gonna finish fantasy wise if he's catching balls like this?
He might honestly finish top 3.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, I already have him in top 5.
True. That's valid.
In fantasy. I mean, I took him in the first round.
True.
And I already have him in top 10, like, overall running backs.
RBs. Yeah.
So might as well throw him up there. Let's go.
I like it. I mean, dude, if he gets receiving work like that, he definitely could finish up there. I agree.
He played wide on that touchdown, too. He didn't play from the back and did a post. He played wide receiver and just outran the middle linebacker.
Facts.
It's crazy.
He's got that speed.
He's gonna be a stud. So yeah, Buccaneers are gonna be I mean, they're always a threat, but they added more weapons, and their players got more dimensional. So that's a team definitely always to watch.
Scary offense for sure.
Injuries, preseason. I mean, they always happen, but not anything big except for the one guy you were talking about. Throw it out there, Zach.
Nick Scotton, the second-round pick for the Panthers. A lot of people had him going in the first round. He slipped to the second round. Panthers got him there. He has a collapsed lung, so it's going to keep him out for a while. Who knows if he comes back at any point this season. A collapsed lung is nothing you want to play with.
Oh, no. So that was the only really huge injury that we had. But we did get a couple shops for trades. Let's start with the Commanders running back Brian Robinson Jr. What are we thoughts? I mean, he was the leading rusher other than Jaden Daniels last year on the Washington Commanders.
So I'll be honest, I really like Brian Robinson. I think he's a super solid player. I loved him coming out of Alabama. The only problem with him is he doesn't really catch passes. But like as a pure rusher, I really do love him. I wouldn't mind if the Giants were to get him if we didn't have a running back, but we're all good there.
You're good. You guys are good.
Yeah, we got 2 solid running backs. Well, hopefully 2, at least 1. But I think he's a good running back. So I'm.
Do you think it's smart for them to trade him off?
With how Krosky Merritt is looking, I think so. I mean, if this kid's the real deal, and they would not be moving on for him if they wouldn't be moving on from Brian Robinson, that is, if they didn't think he was the real deal, because they're not looking at Austin Eckler to be the RB1 at this point in his career.
No.
So they obviously think he's the real deal. So I think it is smart to save money.
I think they're only keeping Austin Eckler for the passing game from those third downs because Merritt does not play a lot of catching. I mean, he's also not a catcher. So, I mean, they're just trading pure runner for pure runner. So, I mean, I agree with you. If he thinks a younger person and they can get him cheaper, and I know Brian Robinson's on the 4th-year deal, so he is ready to sign for something bigger. I think that's the smartest move to get rid of him.
Yeah, trade him now while you can before any value goes down and get what you can.
I just find it crazy because like I was watching a video, they were saying what are the Commanders doing? They had this team around Jaden Daniels, and then they're getting rid of their best wide receiver and their best running back. Is Brian Robinson their best running back? We don't know because we have a rookie that we haven't seen in the preseason or regular season game. But at this time, yeah, he is his best rusher.
Mm-hmm.
So
as far as we know, is
this a good move on the Commanders' half or a bad move? I know we just kind of talked about like getting rid of it, but I mean they haven't got rid of McLaurin yet. I don't know if they are going to get rid of him, but is this smart for moving the pieces that just almost went to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I think it's a smart move because they're obviously not going to want to pay him, especially if they have to pay McLaurin the contract that he wants. Like, and then in like 3 years, Jaden Daniels is going to want another contract extension. He's going to take up so much cap room. So
he's
like
take up so much.
It's like kind of what I hate to bring this up, but it's like kind of like what the Giants did with Saquon Barkley. Like we didn't want to dish out a bunch of money for him because we had other people to pay, and of course those other people like Daniel Jones, $40 million a year, did not work out. But in theory, like if you want to get that money to the bigger positions like quarterback, because like how many people have gotten like running backs drafted in the 4th round that ended up being Beasley?
So many.
Running back is so much more replaceable than these other positions, and that's where you really want to invest your money in.
And in like unlike Jones, you do have a quarterback that's a franchise in Jaden Daniels. Daniel Jones was decent at best, but I always viewed him as like a Ryan Tannehill, like he's a starter, but he's not a franchise.
Facts.
Like he can win you games, but he's not going to win you a dynasty.
Valid.
So, but Jaden Daniels, yes, I see so much hype in that dude. I love it. I'm super excited to see him in the future. He might be a top 3. He might be better than some people. That's already up there.
Yeah, I definitely agree. That kid is a real deal. Absolutely. Hate having to play him twice a year. Brutal.
How do you think I felt with Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow? And Joe Burrow.
Valid.
And now it might be Shedeur Sanders.
Hopefully. That'd be nice.
Mm-hmm. Or Joe Flacco again.
Again, right?
Oh. All right. The other big one, going back to the AFC North, we were just talking about how we had to fight everybody. But one person we might not have to be fighting twice a year is Trey Henderson is officially being shopped for trades. The leading sacker in 2024 is being shopped for trades.
Insane to me.
Well, yeah, okay. So I was about to say, what do you think on this? This is insane, right?
Yeah, like pay
their
this
defense
man his money.
Their defense is not even that great. Like they need him. They have
Yeah.
Logan Wilson and Cam Britt. Like that's it.
I'm about to say, who else? Like they need to keep him. They need to keep this guy. This guy, he rushes the passer. He plays the run pretty well. Like you need pass rush, and especially when he's the only pass rush that you have. Like keep him, man.
Yeah, like Stewart's not gonna be. I think Stewart's gonna be good, but he's not Trey Henderson.
Exactly.
He's not a proven pass rusher. It's like me saying, "Oh, I'm gonna take Jack Sawyer over TJ Watt."
Yeah, like that's crazy.
It's just insane. Yeah. So the 3 destinations right now, I think, are on the running, and I hate to say one of them, but it's the Colts, the Jets, and the fucking Browns.
The Browns, huh?
Bro. If he goes to the Browns, I might just quit football.
Him and Myles Garrett, that'd be lethal.
That I might just quit football. You might be doing this podcast by yourself.
Solo podcast? No way.
Because
that would be nuts, dude.
We wouldn't have I don't think anybody would have a team against that team.
Yeah, no, that's a super dominant pass rush, bro.
Now, if he goes to the Colts, just Forrest Buckner and him, that might be scary. Even if he goes to the Jets, that's still scary.
Yeah, dude.
To be honest, if he goes anywhere, it's going to be scary because he's the leading sacker.
Exactly, right? Yeah.
But I think at the most part, if he went to the Browns, it would be the worst to face against other than the other two.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. That pass rush would be so gnarly.
It'd be disgusting. And then they got Mason Graham in the middle, the rookie.
He's
Bruh,
looking good.
he is looking good. Yeah, I don't even want to think about that. So Bengals either sign the man or trade him to the Jets or Colts. I don't want to see him around. I really don't.
For real.
I
Now,
would
me on the other hand, I wouldn't mind it. I'm on the other conference. I'm chilling.
go give him to the Eagles. Give him to the Eagles.
No
Give him
way.
the Eagles.
Then I would crash out. I agree.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I don't see why you would trade him though.
Yeah, no,
I
you
mean,
don't just trade away the leading.
And what they're asking for is a lot. A lot.
Are they? Yeah.
They're asking for
prices.
they're asking for a young stud player plus a first round pick. So basically 2 first round picks.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, that's a bit much.
They already declined a second round pick and a player.
Wow.
Yeah, so they are asking for a lot. So I do not know what's going to happen with Trey Henderson. It's going to be something we're going to have to talk about until he either gets shopped or re-signed.
Yeah, for real. We're going to have to keep monitoring that situation.
So we're definitely going to stay tuned on. Now it was Micah Parsons. I mean, he's still unsigned. He's still not playing. He's still not traded. But now we have to follow Trey Henderson now too.
Facts.
So that's 2 people that we have to keep an eye on, and we will give you the latest news. If not before live, it will be on our Twitter.
Valid.
So definitely follow us on Twitter as well. Okay, so we have a new type of system in the NFL. I want to talk about it a little bit. The digital measurement. No more hand-eyeing, pulling the chains for how much yards they're going with the AI, the technology. What are your thoughts about this, and how can it go horribly wrong? Because it totally can.
Oh, 100%. So like honestly, I really don't like the digital measurement system. I really don't. To me, I never felt like there was a problem like measuring. Like the guys come out with the chain and then they pull it out and then we can see the ball. We can see if it's a first down or not. I never thought that was a problem. I felt like more of a problem was like how the refs spot the ball. I always feel like they spot the ball so sketchy.
Yes, especially against
like,
the Cowboys.
Right? So, like, I don't know. I really don't like it. I'm also not a fan of robot umpires in MLB. Like they're thinking about getting rid of the behind-the-plate umpire and just having, like, AI call balls and strikes. I don't like that either. I like the human element of the game.
Yeah.
In both aspects.
But I just see so much can go wrong with it. Like
100%.
What happens, because they don't even have the chains, they just have the one stick now.
Mm-hmm.
What happens if the cameras go down or the system? Like, I remember the one time, I don't remember what game, but I remember what the one time where the entire home team's, like, all their equipment went down and they couldn't call plays, they couldn't do anything. Like, what happens if something like that happens?
Exactly, and that's 100% valid. Like, they're going to be in a little bit of a pickle that they wouldn't have to be in otherwise if they were just using the normal chain gang.
Yeah, so it's definitely something to me. I mean, I'm interested in it. I think it's a cool development, but I don't like the trust of technology that far. I mean, I get it. We're advancing. The whole world is advancing with AI and all this other different stuff, but I don't want to see it in football, man.
Yeah, me either.
Just get new refs.
Yeah, seriously, if it's that big of a problem.
Just get new refs.
Yeah,
all right.
I'm definitely not a fan.
Yeah, no. 100%. All righty. So last week we started a new segment called Rookie Comparison. We're going to compare 3 more people. We got next week 3 more, and then we're done with the rookie comparison. So we'll have a total of 9 for you. Last week I compared Tyler Warren. Let me look at my list. Jaheed Campbell and Xavier Watts. If you missed that, the comparisons. We both had a fun time comparing them. And Zach, let me run here. Who did you compare last week?
Last week, my comparisons, I had Jackson Dart, Kenneth Grant,
Yes.
and then
Shedeur
Sanders.
Yes,
Go
sir.
figure.
That's right. This week is going to be fun, I think.
Yeah,
So
me too. I'm excited.
So I think who started? You started off last time, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. So I will start this time. And I will go with the Baltimore Ravens defensive end, Mike Green.
Boss.
Dude is, I hate to say it, he's going to be a threat. He might be a top 15 defensive end, maybe even top 10 this year if he advertised what he's showing.
Yeah, dude, I agree. He fell in the draft. I don't know why even. Like, I thought he was a first round pick personally. Crazy Ben, twitchy player.
Who do you think I compared him to?
That's tough. Is it a
He
current
is
player?
not a current player.
Ooh, that makes it even more tough.
Yes, it does.
Justin Houston.
Justin Houston. That's a kind of good pick. So, a person that rushed off the ball and was known for the famous spin move. I compared him to Dwight Freeney.
As soon as you said spin move, I was like, okay, I see.
The dude, Mike Green, is very quick off the snap, and he has that high jump step, trying to go left, and then he jumps in right. He even uses some spin moves. His moves, his finesse moves, just remind me of Dwight Freeney so much, and it's scary.
I like that comparison. I haven't heard somebody say Dwight Freeney in so long.
I know. It's actually funny because I think all three of my players are not current players, and they're all three really good when they were playing.
I have 2 current and 1 that doesn't play anymore.
Okay.
Just for in the non.
But yes, no, I was watching the preseason highlights against the Eagles, I believe they played against them. I think it was the Eagles. But his first thing, he had the high jump, and then he quickly spun and then got to the running back. I was like, whoa, that reminds me of the dude from the Falcons. Like that instantly, I was like, holy crap. Who was that man? Dwight Freeney. Boom.
Yep.
I just, oh, man. He's scary, and I hate that I have to face him 2 times a year.
Yeah, man. That was a great pick by Baltimore.
Yeah. Great comparison, too.
Absolutely. Agreed.
All right. Who you got for me?
So my first one is going to be the Chargers rookie wide receiver. It's not Keandre Lambert-Smith. It's going to be the one that they took in the second round, Trey Harris, who after a bad week 1 where he didn't even get any targets, or no, he had 1 target that was overthrown. He kind of ate. He almost had that big touchdown. He was down at the 1. He balled out this week, and I feel like he was showing why he should be a sleeper and why he should be on people's fantasy boards. He's compared to who though? This is somebody who's not playing.
Not playing. Okay.
And it's not like a massive name, so it's going to be pretty hard to guess, honestly. But
so honestly, after watching him a few times, one person comes to mind, and he did not have a great year. He only had a great year with 1 team. If I get this right, that'd be wild, but I don't think I am. I'm gonna give you his nickname. I just found this out that this is his nickname. His nickname is White Tiger. I was shocked too, because this man, I can compare him to Martavius Bryant.
That is also good too, because I'm pretty sure coming out of the draft, Martavius Bryant was compared to the guy that I compared him to, or at least similarly.
Okay.
Because all these guys win with their size and their strength through contact and through the catch point, and they don't win with separation.
Yeah.
My guy that I compared him to was Alshon Jeffrey.
Ooh, that is a good one. I like that. And yes, Martavis Bryant did get compared to him as well.
Right? Yeah, man. So I can definitely see that they're all in like the same little category of, good hands, tough through contact, but not really separators.
Yeah. No, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so I'm going to go with the guy we were talking about a little bit earlier, Jacory Cressette Moret. This dude is a baller. We already know it. He's a hard runner. But who do you think I compared him to?
It's tough. And you said that it's somebody who's not playing anymore, right?
Not playing.
Is it from like super long ago?
No.
Oh no.
Yeah. No.
So not super long ago. It's tough, dude. It's tough.
I will give you a hint. He was considered a top 3 running back at one point.
Top 3. Wow. I'm drawing a blank, man. If I had to guess, I would say like Devontae Freeman, but I have no idea. Is that
he's not on this. He's not on this list. I was surprised, but he's not on this list. But he was a Pittsburgh Steeler. He had, I think, 1 or 2 great years, and then he fell off after he left the Pittsburgh Steelers. Le'Veon Bell.
I can see that with the patience and the burst.
The reason why I said Le'Veon Bell, and not because of the catching game, because we already talked about it, he's not a big catcher. It's his footwork. If you watch Merritt behind the line, his cuts are insane, and he has so much patience, and then he bursts. Like you said, the patience and the burst. When I was watching him like last preseason, and he just cut left and then quickly cut right and then up the field, I was like, bro, that reminds me of Le'Veon Bell. Holy crap. I was like, wow.
I like that, man. That's a good comparison. Hopefully he can live up to that, too.
I hope he learns how to catch like Le'Veon Bell as well. Because that would be even better.
Right?
For my fantasy. For my fantasy.
For real. And then it'll look like a crazy snipe in a couple of years.
Yes, sir. I'd be happy. I'd be very happy.
Thanks, bro. That's a good one. I like that.
Thank you.
My second one?
Devontae Freeman.
Yo,
that was a while.
The Devontae Freeman used to be so good, dude.
He used to be really good. But he wasn't. He was just a hard-nosed runner.
Yeah. My second one is Elik Ayumanor, that Titans receiver that they drafted in the 4th round. This is a guy who wins with hands and crisp routes. He's not super speedy. But I mean, he's speedy enough, but like he's not super speedy. He's really winning with his route presence and his intermediate game. I compared him to somebody currently playing. I mean, I guess they're currently playing, but like, you'll understand.
One person came to mind when you explained how he plays, because I haven't watched him a lot, but one person came to mind: Hunter Renfrow.
That's a good comparison. I do like Hunter Renfrow a lot, especially for him. He's a little bit bigger than Hunter Renfrow, but like as far as like the separation from route running, it's similar, to be honest. If you watch his camp tape, it's similar. This guy, he ran like a comeback route and he like sent the dude flying almost. It was crazy.
That's insane.
I compared him to Chris Godwin.
Okay, but Chris Godwin's also really fast.
I mean, he's pretty fast. He doesn't have like breakaway speed though. I don't think.
No, he doesn't have breakaway speed, but he does have speed.
And so does Elik. He doesn't have the breakaway speed either, but he has decent enough speed.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't watched a lot of Elik, so I do not know, to be completely honest with you.
Definitely watch some of his tape, man. He's solid.
I will.
He's going to be a sleeper. I think he's better than Shamir Dyke, who they took earlier than him.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think Elik will end up being the wide receiver too, and I think he'll be good for fantasy also, guys. You should know that.
All right. Efton Prism is my last rookie. He's been balling out on preseason, balling out on training camp. He was an undrafted wide receiver. So, the person I compared him to, I'm pulling this out of the hat, man. I really am. I want to see if you can get this. This man was also an undrafted rookie, and he was also on the Patriots.
That's crazy. And it wasn't Julian Edelman, no.
It was not Julian Edelman.
Dude, that's crazy. Undrafted on the Patriots, wide receiver. Ooh, bro. I have no idea, genuinely.
I'm pulling this guy out of the hat, and once I say it, you're gonna be like, "Oh my god, I haven't heard that name in forever." The former lacrosse player Chris Hogan.
Wow, dude, that's crazy. Yeah, that's a pull. That is a pull.
The dude reminds me of him because Julian Edelman was more of the technical route running. He didn't get a lot of breakaway like after yards catch. He was more of a catch the ball, I'm down. Chris Hogan was the technical route runner, but once he got that ball, he was gone. And he didn't have a lot of speed. That's what Chrism got. That's what Chrism got as well. And they're both undrafted. Actually, all three of them, Julian Edelman, all of them were undrafted wide receivers. But
yeah, Patriots somehow find undrafted receivers. It's crazy.
Chris Hogan, the biggest poll that no one ever thought.
Yeah, nah, that was deep. You had to go deep in the bag for that one.
I was like, his name's Logan, right? Logan. Like I was struggling to figure. I knew who he was, but I couldn't remember his name. That's how deep I went.
For real. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's a good one. I like that. Definitely unexpected. I saw a lot of hype about that guy in like rookie camp and like OTAs and stuff. And then I was like, all right, this will like probably die out. Like a lot of time you hear camp hype about guys.
Preseason, he just started balling out.
Beasting. That guy's beasting.
And I was just reading an article that said, believe in the hype of Chrism.
I believe it.
And I think that was from Kate Adams.
Yeah? She's reputable.
Yes.
So that's good. He
and I picked him up I picked him up in Dynasty just in case.
Did you get him? Yeah.
Yes, sir. I picked him up just in case.
Good pick. I like that. Nah, I think that might work out. Speaking of like white receivers, because every receiver that we talked about since we talked about him is white. He also went to ironically, he went to Eastern Washington. Who else went to Eastern Washington? Another white receiver, Cooper Kupp.
Oh, by the way, I'm surprised you forgot about Chris Hogan because he went to Monmouth, New Jersey.
He did, right over there, man. It's crazy. I just doxed myself saying it's right over there, but
yeah. Now we know where you live.
Great. So when I diss somebody's favorite player, they're gonna come try to beat me up.
Yeah. Good luck trying to find him in that big giant state.
Yeah, right. Alrighty, my third one is going to be Luther Burden, the Bears wide receiver that they took in the second round. This is a guy who has taken carries in college, whether that be jet sweep. He's even taken some out of the backfield. He has great yards after catch ability. That's probably his best trait. And he broke the most tackles of any wide receiver in NCAA history.
Ooh.
So who do you think I compared him to? It's somebody who plays now. Somebody else, another wide receiver who has taken backfield carries and is great after the catch.
Deebo Samuel.
Exactly who it is.
Let's go.
Yep, that's exactly who it is. Good call, bro. Yeah, man. I think they're super similar players. I know
my comparisons, yeah.
I'm super excited for Luther Burden. I actually took him 204 or 206.
204, okay.
In our draft as recently. I thought that was a great value. I think that guy's really slept on. He doesn't have the best head on his shoulders, but if they can get that right and then put his skill set to the proper use, which I think they will since they have Odunze and DJ Moore out wide, let him be more of a gadget type guy. I think he has a super high ceiling. Very excited.
100%. I like him too. Not high on the Bears offense that much, but they do have the weapons to perform, and he is one of those weapons. So yeah, 100%. I can see it. All right. That was our rookie comparison this week. We have 3 more coming at you next week on Wednesday, not Monday, but Wednesday. Let's see. Whoa. Rare situation alert. A Bengals player just scored 2 seconds in a span of 70 seconds. 2 touchdowns in 70 seconds. a Bengals player, a single player.
That's crazy. Who was it? Do we know?
I would have to dive a little bit deeper into it. Let me do that while we start our next segment with fantasy, and we're going to talk about our sleepers. And since I'm going to dive into this, you can go ahead and jump on your sleeper.
Sounds good. My sleeper for you guys for this week is somebody that you should keep in mind for your fantasy leagues, and somebody you should keep in mind, especially for dynasty leagues. I mean, ironically, I got him in our dynasty league, so maybe that's why I have him on this list. But that's going to be it might be my second favorite team at this point because I talk about them so much. The Dolphins running back Ollie Gordon. This is somebody super slept on. Jalen Wright, he's looked super inefficient. Even though I like him a lot, he's looked so inefficient in preseason. And Ollie Gordon is just running full steam ahead, his head down. He's catching passes. He's running with power. And that's what they're going to need at the goal line. We all know that how much Achane gets hurt. He's actually hurt right now, ironically. So yeah, I think we should really keep Ollie Gordon on our radar. People forget that he had like almost 2,000, or he did have 2,000 rushing yards just 2 years ago, and then last year he had a down year after his DUI arrest. I think it was just a bad case scenario for him. But if he would have came out of the draft 2 seasons ago instead of playing last year, he would have been a first round pick. So this is a guy that obviously has talent, and I think everybody needs to keep him on the radar.
The person that scored 2 touchdowns is Tinsley. Tinsley.
I don't know him, to be honest.
No, I do not either. But that's an interest. I like that, and I kind of don't like that because, for one, you're contradicting yourself because you say Achane's going to be the best football player ever. Now you're going to say he's not going to be. I don't know, Zach. You might be leading these guys astray.
Okay, so for fantasy purposes, two seasons ago, did Raheem Mostert and Achane both not finish top 8 running backs?
No, they did. I'm just messing with you.
They can both get work in that offense. If that offense is clicking. Last year, they changed up the offense and ruined it. If they can go back to that 2024 offense, they'll be loaded.
All right, I'm also going with the running back. And I also think he's going to be a super sleeper. This man is being drafted on average, at pick 120. So you got that pretty late. He's going at halfback 42. And last year he was running back 33. So it's not a big gap. This man played all 15, but he only started 1 game last year. He had 766 yards, 7 touchdowns, and 4.6 yards per carry. And that man is Tank Bigsby.
Good pick.
Now look at this. Travis Etienne, the starter of the Jaguars, started and played all 15 games. Started and played 15 games. He had multiple more attempts, less yards, less touchdowns, but yet last year he was running back 39, by the way. So he was down 6 under Tank Bigsby. And this year he's averaging still in the double digits, getting picked up at pick 89. And he's going at halfback 33, where Tank Bigsby was last year. I think Tank's going to do a lot better this year. I think he's going to just overall outperform Etienne. So if you are looking for someone that's going to be, you can get later on, definitely he's a sleeper because people think Jaguars running back Travis Etienne before Tank Bigsby, but it's not going to be that way. It wasn't last year, and it's not going to be this year.
Yeah, man, I like that. That backfield is crazy with those two, and then Bashal Tutin got thrown into the mix as well. A lot of people really love him in the fantasy community. I think Tank Bigsby is the best running back out of that group, though.
100%, and people still sleep on him. Still sleeping on him. It's crazy in my mind. I was
gonna say it's nuts. Like that is definitely somebody to keep on your radar for fantasy because you can get him a lot cheaper than a lot of the other guys who might not even like he's getting picked around guys who aren't even starting, and he has a shot at a starting role. So why would you not take that shot that late in drafts?
All right. So we did our sleepers. Let's go a little bit deeper into redrafts. Because we don't talk about a lot of redrafts. We're bigger on Dynasty. We know this. One thing I've noticed in redrafts is there's not a lot of trades that happen. So let's talk a little bit about trade talk. When we're going into a trade talk about redrafting, what do you look at?
To define that, what do you mean by that? Because it can all vary depending on your team build.
So, do we give up multiple starters for one bigger starter? Do we go for our bench for starters? Do we try to even it out? Like how? Because I personally was not a trader in redrafts. I was a waiver wire demon. I was always on the waiver wire grabbing his. I think one season I had over 122 waiver wires.
That's crazy.
And I won the league. From start to finish, I think I had 2 people I drafted at the end. And that was my quarterback and my top receiver or something like that.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah, I wish I still had that poll because it was insane.
Yeah, I think so I think waiver wire is definitely the better play instead of trading because trading is just so high risky, and I'm also not a big trader in redraft leagues as well. But if I were to be trading, I'd be trading a bunch of my bench pieces just to solidify the starting lineup to be as elite as possible. Depth is really good for injuries, but I don't like to sit here and play God and try to predict injuries and stuff like that. So I just like to get the best starting lineup in as possible. Bye weeks might suck a little bit, but if you have that solid core, the few bye week losses, you'll be able to eat that and then compete in the championship and playoffs.
Okay, so you're not a big trader either. Okay,
I'm not.
Redraft,
Dynasty, sure. Redraft.
Yeah, Dynasty it's a whole different ballgame. You're looking for the future, not looking for the this season only.
Absolutely.
Redrafts, I've never understood the trading. I never understood, and then when they do trade, it's like something crazy. It's not even realistic.
Yeah, I was about to say. Oh, I also feel like all the time, redraft trades are always super lopsided. 9 times out of 10, I'm always like, why would this guy do this? What is the logic?
Yeah. Yes, but it does happen. And if you need somebody and you can't find somebody on a waiver wire, just look at it this way where you're, like Zach said, get that best core up, because in redraft you're putting your best foot forward. Unlike Dynasty, where you have to meticulate and do all this other stuff, go by who they're facing, because you have a lot bigger of a roster. Redrafts, you have to look at the best foot forward. So I wouldn't be going and trade Patrick Mahomes for Baker Mayfield and Dave Montgomery.
Yeah, exactly. I'll just stick with Mahomes at that point.
Yeah. Now, when we draft in redraft, and I think we hit on this a little bit, but we went more of the Dynasty side on our first episode with draft priority, how we went with Dynasty. We prioritized you prioritized wide receivers. I prioritized running backs. So we have a little bit a take on it. But what about redrafts? Are you still pulling for the wide receivers or?
Well, I guess it depends on where I'm picking. Ideally, I would like to have an anchor wide receiver. Really, I would like to just get a receiver in the first round. Ideally,
okay.
Mm-hmm.
See, for me, I'm more, I guess we're the same as our Dynasty. I'm more of a halfback dude. I always stack up my halfbacks. And I think it's because of that double threat. Because you don't see a lot of rushing like Deebo Samuel and Luther. You don't see a lot of rushing wide receivers. So you have that double threat of, hey, they can catch a pass and they can still run. So I always look at it that way for redrafts. And I mean, I do it the same for Dynasty. It's definitely something that I view as definitely don't go quarterback the first round. That's I don't know.
Never.
Even in a double, even if in a double quarterback, I still wouldn't go quarterback in first round.
Yeah, then I think it's acceptable to go second round in a double quarterback. But yeah, I'm still not taking the first round. I'm taking the best skill position player available.
Yeah, it's just insane. I see people pick. I just witnessed. I just witnessed a draft take 4 quarterbacks in the first round.
Yeah, like, that's too crazy.
4. And one of them wasn't even a top quarterback. It just blows my mind. I don't know.
My thing with getting receivers over running backs is like, so like, let's say your wide receiver catches a little screen pass for 0 yards. In PPR, that's the equivalent of your running back getting 10 rushing yards.
Okay.
That's like how I kind of look at it. That's why I like to get that like top end receiver right off.
But it can go back and forth. Like you can see the both sides of it, because I can see the both
100%.
sides of it.
No, 100%. I mean, if I'm picking pick 2 or 3, I'm probably gonna take Gibbs and Bijan if I'm there. I'm not gonna reach on like CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah. Tight end, first round?
Nah, second. Brock Bowers in the second.
Taysom Hill, first round pick.
Crazy.
Oh man, that'd be wild. Now, if he was a starting quarterback, I might pick up Taysom Hill in the first round, because that guy can do everything.
Yeah, throw the ball, catch the ball, run the ball,
and run the ball.
He could probably kick the ball. We just don't know.
Probably could. He probably could. All right. So that was our fantasy talk. We talked a little bit about redraft, dynasty. We talked about a little bit more about our dynasty rookie draft. It's about that time for everyone to get drafting for dynasty and redrafts. We are still looking for 5 more players for our podcast fantasy league. So come on, guys. Come on. We're looking for it. $20 buy-in. See if you can beat the 2 of us.
Let's fill out the spots.
Let's fill it out. Let's play and let's have some fun.
And donate your money to me. Yes.
You mean me? Don't make me pull out my championship ring. Come on.
True.
All right, Zach. Now it's your corner. So let's go.
My corner this week. It might not be as lit as the past couple weeks, but it's still a good segment. I decided to do Numbers Don't Lie. This is going to be a multiple choice. I have 3 multiple choices here. I'm going to give you the stats, and you have to try to guess which player it is.
Ooh, I like this.
Yeah.
This is exciting. I'm already excited.
And I picked them all like who produce similarly, so like it'll be a little tough. But yeah. So like let's get into it. The first one is going to be a wide receiver. This person had 62 catches for 885 yards and 8 touchdowns. Does that sound like A, Jameson Williams, B, Marvin Harrison Jr., or C, Devontae Smith?
Okay, repeat that again.
62 catches, 885 yards, and 6 tutties.
I'm going to say Devontae Smith.
Very close, because he had super similar stats. It's like literally right there.
I know. That's why I went with him.
Like literally right there. It's Marvin Harrison Jr.
Okay.
And while we're on that, how do you feel like he performed? Because when I think about Marvin Harrison Jr., I'm like, this guy really underperformed. Like he was not worth the 2nd overall pick. He could be a bust potential low key, but then like I see 885 yards and 8 touchdowns. That's really not that bad for rookie season.
No, it's not. It's not. Like you were saying before with the Eagles. You were saying how Devontae Smith can be a starter for a lot of other teams. Fact. Well, if they have almost similar, I thought it was Devontae Smith because I know Devontae had 800 and some odd yards, 885, I think. Yeah, I think he. At first, the first year, I thought he was a bust. I was like, man, this guy fumbles. Like he's not that good. This past year, I think he's getting there. I still think he can be a top 10. I 100% think he can be a top 10. I think it's more of the team aspect. I mean, Kyler's not playing. Kyler is not playing what he used to play. I like last week. I said hot take. I don't think he's going to be starter next year. I think Marvin Harrison Jr. and the Cardinals, they just need another quarterback. I really do.
I can feel that. But then, speaking of no quarterback and the Cardinals, Larry Fitzgerald was always able to produce with anybody. I might have been able to be at quarterback and he would have produced.
Larry Fitzgerald is a different breed, okay? That man had more interceptions than he did drops, okay? Or
Which
was
is
it
wild. He
was it
had more
interceptions
tackles.
or was it tackles? Yes, it was tackles. He had more tackles than he did drops. Okay, that man had glue for hands. So let's not talk about a goated legend. And they had Kurt Warner, okay? They had Carson Palmer, okay? They had quarterbacks.
I mean, yeah, but then like if you fill in the gaps, it's like John Skelton and stuff like that. Like, gets
Okay.
rough.
But Marvin Harrison's just had Kyler Murray.
People act like coming out of the draft that Marvin Harrison was going to be some kind of GOAT too.
This is true.
I mean,
This
he
is
very
very
well could
true.
be. He's only
He could
one
be.
season in.
2. This was his second season. He's going into his third season. Yes, I know. It's crazy.
No way. Last year was his rookie year.
No, it wasn't.
Are you sure? Fact check that.
I'm fact checking it right now.
I'm pretty sure last year was his rookie year. Maybe I'm skied. Yeah, no, it was last year because I remember people debating him or Malik Neighbors, and I was like, I think Malik Neighbors is a little better.
I'm pretty positive he's going into his third year. Oh no, second year. Okay, so you are correct. Second year experience. Okay, 2024. I honestly felt like it was been 2 years already.
Right?
That's
Time
crazy.
flies.
Time does fly. All right, let's go. Next one.
All right, number 2 is going to be running back time.
Okay.
302 carries.
Dang, that's a lot.
1,329 yards and 15 tutties.
Ooh.
Big touchdown numbers. Is that going to be A, Josh Jacobs, B, Derrick Henry, or C, Jahmyr Gibbs?
Wasn't Henry, because he had more than 1,100 yards.
1,300 is what it is.
Oh, 300. Okay. Wasn't Josh Jacob. I want to say, I feel like I have to go to Derrick Henry.
This one's going to be Josh Jacobs, surprisingly.
Really?
Yeah, man. Isn't
Man,
it
I'm
crazy?
bad at this.
Until I looked at the numbers, I did not think Josh Jacobs had 15 touchdowns. That's more
I
than
thought it was
Jahmyr Gibbs
17.
had. Not 15.
Oh, I heard 17. That's why I went with Henry.
Nah, 17, then yeah, it probably would have been Henry, honestly.
Okay, so that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, he had like 1 or 2 less than Derrick Henry, but 1 more than Jahmyr Gibbs. He had more rushing yards than Jahmyr Gibbs, but less than Derrick Henry. I threw Derrick Henry to throw it off because like I see 15 touchdowns and I'm like, wow, that's a lot of touchdowns. So let me just put Derrick Henry in there because I know he's a touchdown hog.
See, I honestly heard 17, so I was like, okay, that most likely is Derrick Henry. I mean, I probably still would have went with Derrick Henry because I did not think Josh Jacobs had that good of a year.
Yeah, me either at all. Like I knew he was good, but like when I really like deep dove into the numbers, I was like, wow, Josh Jacobs was so productive for them.
That's crazy. Maybe a
Right?
sleeper. I mean, we thought he was not that good, so
Yeah, right.
maybe a
Seriously.
low-key sleeper.
He's definitely somebody that you should absolutely try to target in redrafts because where he's going, like he's better than a lot of the dudes around him. And I mean, 15 touchdowns, that's very productive.
Let's talk football. Yes, we're talking football. We got our
Yes,
first
sir.
commenter of the night. Let's go.
Let's go. Welcome in. This is a little segment that we're calling Numbers Don't Lie, and we're doing multiple choice to see who the player is.
Yeah,
Let's do
we're playing
the
a little
third
mini
one.
game.
The third one.
It's actually my sister, so let's go.
Oh, nice. Awesome. Welcome in. The third one we're going to do is going to be tight ends. 111 catches. It's a lot of catches for a tight end.
She said hi, Zach.
Hello. 1,146 yards, but only 2 tutties.
Oh,
Is this A, Tucker Kraft, B, Trey McBride, or C, George Kittle?
so I was thinking Trey McBride. That's like the first person that came into my head was Trey McBride.
and you would be correct. That is
Let's
Trey McBride.
go. Let's
That
go.
is Trey McBride. He, man, like he could be. Honestly, maybe I'm bugging, but I think if he gets these touchdown numbers up, I think he can maybe outdo Brock Bowers.
I don't know. Brock Bowers is a monster, but he's definitely up there, top 3, maybe even solidified number 2 in the tight end role. Sam Laporta is also really good, so he's definitely up there as well. But I think right now Brock Bowers is one. I mean, it's crazy to even say he's number 1 tight end when he only played a rookie year. And knowing me, because I don't hype up rookies like that, but that man literally blew every expectation off last year. He outperformed all the veterans.
100%. He set the rookie record for receptions.
Exactly.
As a tight
So
end.
I can't sit here and not put him at 1 right now because he just played way too good.
So you think, let's say Trey McBride had like 120 catches for 1,200 yards and like 9 touchdowns.
He'd be up there. Yeah. No, he 100% would be. I mean, I still think he's number 2. Like I like Trey McBride a lot, but I don't know if I could put him over Brock.
Yeah, I mean, as of this moment, I'm not putting him over Brock either. But I think if he can get these touchdown numbers up, which I'm not confident in the Cardinals' offense anyway.
We already talked about that.
Yeah, exactly. But if he can get the touchdown numbers up, I think it's really going to be a debate next season for who tight end 1 is.
Yeah, and I mean, if Sam Laporta jumps in there too, oh my gosh. I mean, who knows? Tyler Warren could be in this conversation.
Also true. That's another one who could be a wild card.
Thank you for sharing it to Facebook. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right. So, that was it?
Yep.
I was excited for more. I had fun with that one, even though I got 1 out of 3.
It's not bad. It was hard because I tried to pick guys who had all similar stats.
You threw me through a loop, especially with the wide receiver, because I honestly thought, I was like, yeah, there's no way anybody had that. No, it's Devontae Smith, because I know he balled out, but he didn't like ball out.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I did not know Marvin Harris Jr. played that well. I didn't know Josh Jacobs played that well. That's crazy.
Right?
It's crazy. All right. So last week we started a new topic called Dream Big, where we took 4 teams from 2 divisions. Last week we did the AFC North and the NFC North. This week we're doing the AFC South and NFC South. We predicted, or we didn't really predict, but we took 1 person from another team outside of those divisions and put them to that team to make that team overall better. So, AFC South, the Texans. What player, Zach, on your mind, would you want to put on the Texans?
So when I'm looking at the Texans roster build, I think the defense is not bad. It's not amazing, but it's serviceable in my opinion. Quarterback, they got that lockdown, C.J. Stroud. Running back, Joe Mixon when he's healthy, he's solid. Wide receivers, they just drafted Higgins. They just drafted Noel. They got Nico Collins, who's one of the top wide receivers in the league. I think they're really slacking at tight end. I think Dalton Schultz is kind of mid, to say the least. So if I were them, I'm going to trade for the guy that we were just talking about a minute ago, Brock Bowers. I think that would really be solid, and I think that would put them up over the top for one of the top offenses in the league.
I mean, Brock Bowers would be a crazy, crazy pick for the Texans. Him and C.J. Stroud, that would be insane.
Right.
For me, I went with the defense. When I was looking at their defense, because I think Dalton Schultz is a serviceable tight end. Because when I'm looking at tight end, I think check down. I mean, unless you're Brock Bowers, Sam Laporta, and all the Gronkowskis and all them crazy people. Mainly, like, I remember Jason Witten, Heath Miller, Antonio Gates, those check down people. If you needed a first down, checking it down, you got it. Boom. That's what I see in Dalton Schultz. Like, he's not an amazing, flashy person at all, but he definitely can get the job done. But what I see missing on that defense is a solidified middle linebacker, someone that can look around and control the defense. They got corners, they got rushers, they got Daniil Hunter, they got Derek Stanley Jr. They have the pieces, but they don't have a signal caller. So I'm going to take off the Lions. I'm going to put Jack Campbell on the Texans, a young, smart football player that is really good at ball, and put him on the Texans. And I think that overall defense would be a lot more scarier than they are now.
I like that pick too. I mean, they are definitely weak at middle linebacker. I just thought, I don't know, complete the offense. I feel like the offense is one piece away. I think all of their linebackers could use a little bit of work. But obviously, middle linebacker is the most important one. That big inside linebacker,
yeah.
Relaying the plays, covering blitzing. You already know.
They love the cheater Chiefs.
Cheater Chiefs.
It's a good one. All right, let's go to the Colts. It's another team that has a lot of pieces, but not a lot of pieces. Where are we going for the Colts, Zach?
I mean, it has to be quarterback, you would think, right? Or no? I went quarterback.
I did not go quarterback.
You didn't? You think Anthony Richardson is the answer?
I do. I have faith in him, okay? I have faith in him.
I don't know about that one.
I give him one more year, okay? He has to prove to me that he can do it because he does look better than last year.
Definitely.
So give him one more year. We'll talk about that next year, okay?
Valid. I still went quarterback though. They got Jonathan Taylor, quality running back.
Fair.
Their receiving room is decent, maybe a little above average with everybody considered. I figured since they have Daniel Jones and they have Anthony Richardson, the coach kind of wants to do a little bit of mobile quarterback action. So if I were them and I could trade for anybody in the league, I'd be trading for Jaden Daniels.
Okay, I did have him in a team, but not this team.
Intriguing, yeah, man. I think that'd be great for them. Get a franchise quarterback, lock that in. Something they haven't had since Peyton Manning. Well, Andrew Luck, I guess, but he retired.
I miss Andrew Luck.
What a beast.
If he never retired, do you think he'd be a top 3 quarterback of all time?
Ooh, all time.
Top 5?
Yeah, top 5, yeah.
Top 5, definitely. Top 3, maybe.
Borderline top 3, yeah.
Borderline
he was
top
different.
3, yeah. He was different. He was really good. All right, for the Colts, I went with defense again. They have they have Franklin in the middle linebacker. They have DeForest Buckner. They have a decent corner, but they have no safeties. Don't have any good safeties. So let's pull off Budda Baker and throw him over there.
That's a quality snag.
Throw him in the backfield. Let him cook. I would definitely throw in a strong safety. I think their overall offense is really good. If Anthony Richardson can figure it out and be what everyone thought he would be, that offense is fine. They have Michael Pittman Jr. They have Alec Pierce. They have Donnie Mitchell, Jonathan Taylor. They have an O-line.
O-line is quality, yeah.
And their defense is good too in the front 7, but that secondary is weak. And I think Budda Baker would be able to significantly increase that team.
I like that pick.
Thank you. All right, the Jaguars. They got a lot of pieces.
They do. They absolutely do. I went defense on this one. I changed it up a little bit. Because I think that offense is pretty solid. I think that's a really slept on offense, ironically.
Yeah. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for saying that we could be sports announcers because that's what we want. We would love it.
Thank you. Yeah, for real.
Thank you for showing some love and have a great night.
I relay that same message.
All right. All right, Jaguars slept on offense, 100%. Defense is solid too. I mean, where are we going?
I went cornerback here. I feel like
Corner.
I feel like that's the one piece on the defense that is lacking.
You don't believe in Travis Hunter? You don't believe in
So
Travis Hunter? You don't believe in Travis Hunter? Oh
no,
man.
I do. I think he's a better receiver than corner though, to be honest. But I feel like they could use another one. And I'm thinking Quinion Mitchell from the Eagles.
Okay. Do you remember when they picked up CJ Henderson?
I do. That was a crazy pick.
Like,
that was an insane pick.
Why did they trade him?
I don't know. I guess because he was washed.
I don't know.
He had to be like the 11th overall pick or something like that, though. It was so early.
Yeah, it was very early. We thought he was going to be locked down too, and he was not.
Yeah, nah, I definitely thought he was going to be locked down. I really did.
Quentin Mitchell. That's a pretty solid pick. I was also looking at corner as well, but I had to go with one significantly more impactful in that offensive line. Because you don't have a rusher. You don't have a rushing game because their offensive line is not great. Trevor Lawrence is always on the run. So why don't we go to the Lions and take another player from them? Because we already took Jack Campbell and throw him to the Texans. Well, let's take Penny Swell. Penny Swell and throw him on that offensive line.
That's solid too. O-line is the most important part of the team.
And people sleep on it all the time.
All the time. Having a great offensive line can make a good running back and quarterback, great running back and quarterback.
I agree. And that's just one piece of the puzzle for the Jaguars.
Absolutely. I like that. That's a good pick.
Thank you.
And
you had a great pick too.
And that's a great running back. Jeez. That's a great O-lineman to pick as well.
I didn't want to take any of the same ones I took last week. And I mean, Quentin Nelson's on the Colts, so I couldn't take him anyway. But I was like, who do I take? Because knowing I'm not big on O-line, you're way big on way bigger than me on O-line. So hearing that I picked a good person is music to my ears. All right, Titans. Another team that's
nah.
they do need a lot. They do need a lot. Where are we going?
So I went defense for this one as well.
Okay.
Just like my last one, I went defense. And for the same reasons that you did earlier at the position, I picked a linebacker because I feel like they need a signal caller. I feel like they need a leader of the defense. And I took Fred Warner, one of the best pass coverage linebackers in the league. He's a great tackler and can also stop the run. So I think that would be a great cornerstone for them.
Yeah, no, I agree. I took offense and I went wide receiver, but not in particularly like wide receiver one because they have a wide receiver one in Calvin Ridley, maybe. But I took a slot. Yeah. I took a slot receiver. And I took him from the Chiefs, Rashid Rice.
Be solid.
I think if you had that slot receiver coming in, cutting in and getting those short balls and making big things happen, I think Cam Ward would be a lot better. And I think their defense is manageable. Like they have good players that can. I wouldn't say they're like supreme underdogs, but they are definitely a slept-on defense that have a decent core. But they definitely need pieces, obviously.
For sure. I was also looking at receiver.
Yeah, I think they're like one receiver away from being an amazing offense. Kind of just what you did with the Colts and or not the Colts, the Texans.
Yep. Just a finishing piece type of thing.
Yes, finishing piece, 100%. I was looking at tight end as well, but I do like Ham. They're not Ham. They're rookie tight end. Herm, something like that.
Oh, Gunnar Helm or something like that.
Yeah, Gunnar Helm. That's what his name is. I do like him. I think he's going to be something. Pick them up in our dynasty as well.
Yeah, you got them.
Yes,
Nice.
sir.
You got a lot of good dudes in this draft.
Because I'm a rookie fiend, man. I'm a rookie fiend. And it's crazy because I usually go heavy defense in rookie drafts, and I only picked up like 2 defensive players. And both
I'm surprised.
Both were included in our podcast, Xavier Watts and Grant.
Facts, yeah. They were both featured last week, right?
Yes, sir. I was foreshadowing my picks, and you didn't even know.
For real. That's crazy. I should have paid more attention.
Yeah, maybe you should. NFC South, we're going over to the Falcons. What position? Where are we going? What are we doing?
This one I'm going O-line. Let's protect Penix a little bit. Let's get that running game going. And it all starts with the snap of the ball. So I'm going to go with center. It's going to be the Chiefs' Creed Humphrey. That's who I'd be bringing over.
You know what's funny? Because, I was looking at the Jaguars and I was also thinking center, but I did not know any good center. So I was like, I know this guy's good. Just being honest here.
For real. No, I feel you. Not many people know centers like that.
Yeah. Yeah, no idea. I mean, the one center I did know is no longer here, so Jason Kelsey.
I was about to say, who's that? Jason Kelsey.
Yeah. I mean, that's a smart pick. I mean, they definitely need O-line help. Protecting Michael, like we just said when I went with the Jaguars, protection is key and makes a good running back and a good quarterback great. So I definitely like that pick a lot. I did not go offense. I went defense. Now you might be saying, but why? They have a really good defense. They're missing one thing. They're missing pass rush. And you're going to hate me for doing this. But I'm going to go looking in the middle. A good nose tackle. He's off the New York Giants. Dexter Lawrence. Throw him on that team. Get a serviceable pass rusher and run stopper. And then you already have an excellent secondary.
Mm-hmm.
Make it.
Yeah, I like that. Because
Dexter Lawrence is not only the leading double team enforcer, he has great amount of sacks. He's a monster. And with that eruption, I think the outsides would get better coverage and better looks.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And thankfully that this is just like a fantasy scenario because I would be devastated if they ever traded Dexter Lawrence. Speaking of him, do you think he's the best defensive tackle in the league?
Currently, yes.
I think so too.
I can't think of another D tackle that's on that level. Maybe Quentin Williams from the Jets. Maybe. But Dexter Lawrence, he's inside. Derek Brown from the Panthers is also really, really good too.
He's also a beast, yes.
And, of course, the Steelers, Cam Hayward. He's really good as well. But I don't think Cam Hayward is on the level of Dexter Lawrence. I could say Derek Brown might be.
It's close.
Derek Brown would be the closest option. And then I would think, Derek Brown probably would be the closest.
Maybe it's just because I'm like in the division and stuff like that. So like a lot of their stuff pops up on like my Twitter and such. But like a lot of people think that like Jalen Carter is just as good as Dexter.
Jalen Carter is good. Jalen Carter is good. He is beast. Did you see how much weight he lost?
I did not.
Dude, that man lost a lot of weight. He's looking like Micah Parsons now.
Really? Yeah.
Dude, look it up. Jalen Carter. I might be getting them mixed up again. I am getting mixed up. Not Jalen Carter. I'm sorry. Jordan Davis lost a lot of weight.
Oh, okay.
Jordan Davis lost a lot of weight. I got them mixed up again. I'm sorry. I always do that. Because they both went to Georgia.
D. Lyman, yeah.
I always mix them up. But yeah, no, Jordan Davis lost an extreme amount of weight, man. And he might be good this year.
I hope so. I like that guy. I was so high on him coming out of the draft.
And I picked him up on the draft. You didn't.
I know. Good pick.
And then I lost. And then I left that team.
For real.
And then that was the year you won. So you should be happy that I left.
Thankful you dipped, right? For real.
All right. Oh, yeah, you went with them. Okay, Panthers. Where are we? Everywhere.
Literally.
Everywhere.
So I do believe in Bryce Young, and I believe in Chuba Hubbard for the most part. The O-line could use work, but I think they really just need playmakers. So I went wide receiver. They got Ted McMillan, a big body receiver, receiving threat on the outside. I think Hunter Renfrow, I mean, he's such a question mark. I like his route running, but I'm not sure he's like a playmaker guy.
Jimmy Horn.
Jimmy Horn, he's somebody who I really do like as well. But like coming from like a 6th-round pick, it's going to be tough. Who's the other dude? The other white guy? I can't think his name. Adam Thielen. He's mid. He's like 100 years old. So like, if I'm them and I can trade for anybody, I'm trading for Tyreek Hill. You have Tyreek Hill, super speedy, fastest receiver in the league still. Don't care what anybody says. Dude's fastest receiver in the league with pads on. And then, so like you have that as playmaking ability, and then you got Ted McMillan being the big body X receiver on the other side. I think that would be a little bit of a hard offense to stop.
No, I like that. I think that would totally help them a lot. I mean, they need a lot of pieces, so any piece could help them.
Seriously.
Honestly. I for one went quarterback. I don't
okay.
I don't hate on Bryce Young, okay? I don't hate on Bryce Young. But when I'm thinking of a change-up, we need to pick somebody that's kind of like what I did last week with Josh Allen with the Browns.
True.
But this time he has no weapons. So I'm going to go with my man, Patty Mahomes. Going to Carolina.
That'd be nice. And I mean, he's made it work with no receivers before. His receivers for the Super Bowl were Kadarius Toney, Sky Moore.
Juju
so I can see that fit. Exactly. So I can see that fit.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one, bro.
All right, the Saints.
And obviously Patty Mahomes, wherever he goes,
he's going to win.
He'll make it work. Exactly. Saints. I took a quarterback for this one.
I did too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No. I chose Joe Burrow for the Saints.
Ooh, okay.
Because, I mean, like, I think they're pretty two good receivers that are pretty good. Chris Olave and Rashid Shaheed. I'm a really big Shaheed guy. He's one of my favorite receivers this year and for the foreseeable future. I think he might have a breakout this season. And then they have Alvin Kamara in the backfield, who I believe is like a similar play style to Chase Brown. They're both really good receiving backs. So, like, I could just see Joe Burrow fitting into that offense really well. And that would definitely take them to a much higher level than Tyler Shuck or Spencer Rattler would.
I also went quarterback. And now I'm going to just say triple option. Just listen to me. Alvin Kamara, Taysom Hill, and Jaden Daniels.
That'd be nicey, for sure.
Triple option with the throw between either Taysom Hill or Jaden Daniels. Oh my gosh.
Right? That would be solid. I like that as well.
I like Jaden Daniels, putting him a young superstar. You're giving him wide receivers. You're giving him 2 wide receivers. You got Taysom Hill, the Jack, the Swiss knife, and you got Alvin Kamara on the backfield, who's a serviceable catcher, and he's also a good runner. Jaden Daniels would thrive in that offense.
I agree.
And now we're going to the juggernaut, the team that I honestly think is going to win the NFC South by a landslide. I think they have high hopes. I think they're Super Bowl contenders. They're Super Bowl faithfuls, I actually would say. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Their team overall is solid, but where are you going?
This one was so tough. That offense is so good. I think the defense is more than solid too. I ended up going offense. I took a guard. I took Tyler Smith from the Cowboys. I think he's kind of debatably the best guard in the league right now, low key though.
With him and Tristan?
Yeah, it's like it's a toss up.
But you put them together? Ooh, scary.
That's what I'm saying. Like
scary.
And like he plays left guard, so then you got both of them on the left side. Like just give Bucky Irving a toss to the left and see what happens.
Yeah, he's going off. I like that a lot. I went with a cornerback, what we talked about last week, how you need that lockdown. They don't have a lockdown corner.
You don't like Jamel Dean?
I like him, but do I think he's on the person I took's level? No. Do I think he's a top 10 corner? No.
Not quite.
So put in Pat Surtain in the Buccaneers defense, and I think that defense is the best defense in the league.
Yeah, that would be clamps, dude.
I don't see anybody else getting through that.
Him, Dean Winfield, like they'd be loaded for sure.
Mm-hmm. They'd be Super Bowl faithfuls double time. Yeah, that's just my thought process on that. I mean, their overall team is just too good.
Yeah, it was hard to pick, to be honest.
It was. It really was.
Such a well-rounded team.
It's scary because you think they would be top contenders every year because they're just overall well-rounded.
This is the year, though.
This is the year. Maybe. I would love to see Baker Mayfield get a Super Bowl. I hated him because he was a Brown, but like overall, I really do love that dude. He has a good vibe. He has a great vibe.
Yeah, he plays with swagger, and like he's not too like crazy in the media. I like Baker Mayfield.
You know who he reminds me of?
Who's that?
I'm gonna pull out another crazy name. Johnny Football.
Johnny Football. I mean, I can see it a little bit, yeah.
You can see the swagger, right? The
Definitely.
Trash talk, the swagger he had. If Johnny Football didn't have Johnny Manziel, I'm just going to go with his real name because people are probably like, who's Johnny Football? Because he didn't play that long. But if you watch that man in college, and even in NFL, he had that swagger. He had that skill. It was just his off-field issues. That was the rough thing. That's what knocked him down. Because if he played, I think he honestly would be talking about him right now.
Yeah, nah, man. If he could have kept his head on straight,
I think he would have been a Super Bowl winning MVP, maybe.
Yeah, I mean the first freshman to win the Heisman, like
after he left the Browns.
True, valid. Facts, right?
Yeah, but no, he was. Baker just reminds me of him, but with a better head.
I can see.
And you know what's another crazy thing? Do you remember 2016 when Baker Mayfield went against Patrick Mahomes?
In college?
In college.
They both threw for like nuts amount of yards.
Nuts amount of yards. Baker threw 7 touchdowns. Patrick Mahomes threw 6. And I don't think any of them had interceptions.
Yeah, that game was nuts, dude.
Crazy game. All right, that was our dream big scenario. We have 2 more divisions. We will probably get both of the divisions next week because we have a lighter podcast because obviously preseason doesn't happen next week. So we'll have less to talk about. But we're not stopping. Top 10 list. Here we go. Wide receivers.
My favorite segment.
I love this segment. I really do.
Yeah, me too.
Next week we might do tight end and O-line. I'm gonna try my hardest
O-line, I'd be with that.
An
Yeah, for sure.
entire O-line, not just individual, because we can't do all 5 positions. That's crazy.
Yeah,
We will
that'd be
go.
nuts.
I will try my hardest to be the best at this. I'm telling you, my list is going to be awful. Okay?
I'm excited for that, dude.
I'm warning you, that
That's great
O-line
news.
list is going to be horrible.
Nah, I trust that you'll lock in.
Okay. Tight end and then O-line. Next week we can do 2 at once, and we will continue the even into the regular season. We will continue the top 10 until we finish all our positions. We'll probably mix in the D line for D line, like D end, D tackle, because that's more. And then edge, we'll go outside linebacker for edge, and then middle linebacker, corner, and safety. And we'll do safeties together as well. But let's start on our wide receiver list. I think we both can agree that the first 2 picks have to be these people. Number 1, Ja'Marr Chase.
Oh, I was thinking Malik Neighbors. Nah, I'm kidding. Yeah, Ja'Marr Chase. Yep, undoubtedly number 1.
100% Ja'Marr Chase. And number 2, Justin Jefferson. Right?
Agreed.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. We were right on this, but now it's getting interesting. Who is your number 3?
Tyreek Hill, Dolphins wide receiver. That's my number 3 receiver. That speed is just too much sometimes, and when that offense is clicking, he's my number 3 for sure.
I don't even have him on my top 10.
No way.
Yeah, I don't.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah.
No Tyreek Hill in the top 10 is crazy. Game breaking speed. He was
And
on
I
pace for 2,000 yards 2 years ago. Like,
I might have to squeak him in because I think I just kind of forgot about him.
forgot about Tyreek Hill.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot about him. He also had a down year last year, so like
He did, but he was playing with like the worst quarterbacks I've ever seen.
yeah. But I wouldn't put him in my top 3. I still wouldn't put him in my top 3. This dude had 11 yards per carry. And this guy had the highest catch rating at 81.6%. Over 120 targets. Amon St. Brown. He is my number 3.
Nice. Intriguing.
The dude reminds me of a mixture of Larry Fitzgerald and Ja'Marr Chase. Not Ja'Marr, Justin Jefferson. He is his hands are glue, man. And he just has more speed than Larry Fitzgerald.
Valid.
So I had to put him at number 3. 81.3 over 120 catches. That's insane.
It is. It's super good stats.
So I had to put him at number 3.
I like it. He's on my list too, but we'll see when.
My number 4. I know you don't like to hear it, but you already know he's going to be there. CeeDee Lamb.
That was your number 4, right?
Yes, sir.
I like
He's just a freak.
Good.
He's just a freak.
Yeah, nah, he's so good. And I also agree with you. He's my number 4 as well.
Okay, really? Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, CeeDee Lamb is different. He's a great route runner, amazing hands, great after the catch. There's not much you can say bad about CeeDee Lamb at all.
No.
My
right.
5.
Who's your number 5?
I'm gonna look over at my Giants bottle cap right here. It's Malik Neighbors. He's top 5, man.
Really? Malik Neighbors top 5.
Yep, because like I said on our exclusive podcast, everyone always gives receivers the benefit of the doubt, like Marvin Harrison, it was only his first year in the league, and like quarterback play isn't the best, and like that's always the constant like give that they give the receivers. How about we like flip that around? And somebody who had terrible quarterback play, we're talking about Tommy DeVito, Drew Lock, who is and then Daniel Jones as quarterback put up 1,200 yards, a good amount of touchdowns, and he's only going to get better. He had one of the best yards per route run in the whole league.
Man, you're gonna be so disappointed that
Yeah.
I also put him at number 5.
Let's go. Yeah, man. Good eye. Good eye. Let's go.
I can't deny the talent, man. I
Right?
just
He's so
can't.
different.
I won't put him in any higher than 5, but I just can't.
I like it. I think 5 is the perfect placement for him right now.
I
Next
really
year,
do. We could
it might
talk
be
about it
different.
next year where he goes.
Yeah, it might be a little higher.
All right, my number 6 is another rookie who exceeded expectations on my half. I did not see how good he actually was until he played. Brian Thomas Jr.
It's a good pick, man. He's a beast.
That dude's crazy good.
Also, somebody who put up 1,200 yards rookie year. Mac
That
Jones
dude
half
is-
the season.
Yeah, he's insane.
I like it.
All right. So who's your number 6?
My number 6 is going to be AJ Brown.
Ooh, okay.
Eagles receiver, big bodies, done it year after year after year. The guy's a beast. I love his jump ball ability. Even after the catch, he's solid. Good player. He's my number 6 out of 10.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. What's your number 7?
My 7. You said your 6 already, or I'm bugging?
Yes, I did. Brian Thomas
yeah.
Jr.
Oh yeah, BTJ. Duh. 7. This is where I slid him on Ryan to my list.
Okay. I mean, I like it. I mean, I have a lot of high expectations for this dude. He just catches so much. That's why I put him so high. But he well deserving of 100% top 10.
Yeah, 110%. And I was gonna put him higher. It's just I prefer all these guys a little bit more. I think they're a little bit more flashy. Maybe that's why I like them. I really am into flashy players. Like you see Tyreek Hill number 3.
Yeah. No, 100%. All right, my number 7. This is where I'm putting the Eagles wide receiver quarterback, AJ Brown. Putting him in at number 7.
So we're pretty
I do
close.
like him. I do like him a lot. All right, so I had to redo this list a little bit because I kind of forgot somebody. So I will put Tyreek Hill at number 8 because I can't not put him at top 10.
Yeah,
it is
right.
insane.
Yeah, dude. That guy's a beast. He needs to be.
And
top
he
10 for
is
sure.
definitely better than the other 3 people that I have on this list. So I just can't say any higher.
I feel that.
Because I'm not all about the flash of the speed. I like the route running. I like the hands. Like, that's who I am.
Yeah, definitely. You have always been like that.
Mm-hmm. Larry Fitzgerald was one of my favorite wide receivers for so long. He probably is one of my favorite of all time.
And rightfully, that guy was different.
He was different.
Alrighty, number 8. This is where I slid Brian Thomas Jr. into my list. Also top 10. Also a great rookie receiver. I think this is just where he fits best.
No, 100%. I like him a little bit more, but, it's okay. It's okay.
Yep, different strokes for different folks. We all evaluate differently.
What's your number 9?
My number 9, this is going to be, we're going to go over to LA and we're going to look at Puka Nacua. He's my number 9.
See, that's someone I actually don't have in my top 10. And there is a reason why.
We're getting down there.
And my 10 is going to be, I think you're going to be kind of shocked about. But if you deep dive his stats, it's insane.
I'm excited to hear that 10.
Let's go with number 9. I have to go with the man that's trying to find a new home or stay in his home that he's given it all. Mr. Terry McLaurin, Scary Terry.
Nice. I like it. And I can 100% say he's not on my list. I will say that. Spoiler alert. But I think that's a solid pick.
Yeah.
He's done it year after year after year.
He's one of the best. All right, my number 10. He is someone that you just don't talk about. You know what? I'm going to pull up his stats right now. And I want you to, I'm going to play a little guess by numbers. But I'm not going to give you multiple choice because I'm not going crazy like that. But we're going to pull up his numbers because he was in the top 5 in receiving yards. It's kind of crazy. This dude was insane. And I didn't realize how good he was doing until I saw his stats. Or 6, sorry. He even missed the game. Wow. All right. This man played 17 games, started 16. He had 680 routes. He got targeted 140 times, 45 times, and he only caught 90 of them. So not many. 1,229 yards, 4 touchdowns, averaged 13.8 yards per catch with a 62% catching percentage. Yards after catch was 407. Can you just take a guess on who it is?
That's tough. Nico Collins. I think he missed games though.
No, it's Jerry Jeudy.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one.
He is my number 10.
I like it. That's dope, dude.
Did you know he had that good of a year? I mean, his touchdowns were low, but like overall, that was solid.
Yeah, he was getting crazy yards. I have him in one of my other dynasties. So like I did know he was like kind of low key going off because he was getting like the crazy Jameis Winston span where Jameis Winston just does not care. He's just slinging the rock like, and then he was getting open, dude.
He was. Can you imagine this year with an actual quarterback, Joe Flacco?
It's gonna be fun to watch, and yeah, I know Joe Flacco, like, but Joe Flacco does love that deep ball, dude. So I think that's low key the perfect fit.
Yes, 100%. I
was
excited
so high
to
on
see
Jerry
it.
Jeudy.
I know you were coming out of the draft. You loved that dude.
I thought he was gonna be like amazing, like top 5 every year, whole career.
Yeah, he had a rough.
He's finally starting to put together.
He had a rough go in Denver, which is kind of upsetting because he had that team. Like that team was there, just no quarterback play.
Exactly.
All right, let's end off this. Who is your 10?
It's gonna be the one that I guessed. It's Nico Collins is my number 10.
Okay.
I think that's fitting. He was a little hurt last year, but I think when he's playing, like he's super dominant. He's a great X receiver. Yeah. I'm excited to see him this season.
Nico is really good. I do like Nico a lot. All right, that was our top 10 for wide receivers. How do you feel about that one?
Feels good. It was interesting. We had the same people for the most part, maybe give or take like one. I think one or two. I didn't have Jeudy. You didn't have Puka.
You didn't have Terry, and I didn't have Nico. So there's 2.
True. Valid.
I did have Drake London at 10 before I switched in Terry McLaurin. Or not, Tyreek Hill, sorry. So valid. Drake London would have been my number 11 then, and then I probably would have put in Puka Nacua.
I like that. My honorable mention will be Terry McLaurin.
There we go. So yeah, next week tight ends, O-lines. O-line will be a horrible take on my end, but this is going to be fun.
Yeah, I'm so excited for that. Seriously,
I'm going to try my hardest, Zach. I promise you, I'm going to go deep dive into this. So you better be ready.
Let's go.
You better be ready for me to shock the shit out of you.
Let's go. I'm excited. Can't wait.
All right. So we have 2 more segments, 2 more quick segments. Our first one is the debate. We always like to have a little heated discussion. We haven't really had a heated discussion.
Not quite.
Not too much. So let's see if this will start. Zach, what's your debate?
So I think that Todd Gurley would have been a top 10 running back of all time, if he didn't have these devastating knee injuries. And I say that
Ooh.
because he was back-to-back Offensive Player of the Year in 2017 and 2018. He led the league in rushing touchdowns in 2017 with 19, and then in 2018 he led the league in total touchdowns with 21. And even at the time, back in 2017, he had 566 receiving yards and 4 touchdowns, and that was almost 10 years ago when running backs aren't even getting used like they are today.
True. And I have to agree with you on this one because we're not going to have a heated discussion because Todd Gurley was phenomenal. That man was a beast.
Right? Power, speed, vision, everything.
So good. I remember using him in Madden. I loved using him in Madden.
He was so good in Madden, dude.
But yeah, no, I have to agree. He definitely will be top 10. You said top 10, right?
Yeah, top 10 all time.
All time? Yeah, I can totally see that.
Right?
I can totally see that. 100%. Yeah, no. All right. My debate will be a little bit less. I don't know if this is going to be a good one or not one because little controversy with what I've said earlier, but not really at the same time. To be successful in the NFL, consistently win, consistently go far, I do not think you need to build a team around a quarterback.
I don't know about that one. Yeah, I don't know. I can't agree with that.
So let me cook.
Go ahead.
Eagles defense.
I'm waiting in the kitchen.
Okay. Eagles defense.
Mm-hmm.
Eagles O-line. Shit. Give me the Eagles wide receiver and the Eagles running back. Okay. The whole Eagles team. Put in Ryan Tannehill.
I don't think they win the Super Bowl.
You don't? You don't?
I don't.
I do.
That's crazy. I don't think so, man. I think quarterback is the most important position on the field, man.
I'm not saying it isn't. Let's go back to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Who have they had in the quarterbacks since Ben Roethlisberger?
Mid. Everyone.
Okay. Are they still successful? I mean, they're not winning no Super Bowls, but are they still successful?
Yeah, I would say that, yeah.
Now, yes. Would I say that you need a quarterback to win a Super Bowl? Yes, 100%. But to be, my key word was successful, not Super Bowl.
Valid.
Do I see the Eagles going to the Super Bowl with Ryan Tannehill? Yes. Winning it? Maybe not. But do they get there with that team surrounding him?
I still don't think so, bro.
Really?
I really don't.
Ryan Tannehill was a good quarterback. He led to the Miami Dolphins to 4 playoff appearances.
He wasn't bad.
Never won any because he never had a team around him. I think so. To be successful, I don't.
So, like, do you think Daniel Jones is on the Eagles? They go to the playoffs and they're goated?
I think they can make it to the playoffs with that team.
I don't know, man.
You think? Look, if you think that man can run 80 yards, 90 yards behind a Giants O-line and put up those numbers behind a Giants offense, you're telling me you give him Saquon Barkley again, and then A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith and Dallas Goedert with that O-line, and you tell me he's not going to put up over 4,000 yards and do some ridiculous running shit?
I don't know, man. I just can't see it, dude. I don't know. Like, quarterback it's just so important. And like,
no, it is. But I'm saying you don't need a franchise quarterback to be successful in the NFL. If you want to build a dynasty, hell yeah, you need someone who's going to be like a Tom Brady. If you want to consistently win Super Bowls. And I might get a lot of heat for this. I might. But I don't care. I'm going to stick my neck on this debate because I see the Pittsburgh Steelers winning every single year with crazy quarterbacks. They might not win it big, but they're still putting their necks out there. They're still competing every year.
That's valid. But then, like, on the flip side of the coin, to play devil's advocate, you look at the Houston Texans. They went from the 2nd overall pick to a playoff team when they drafted C.J. Stroud. And then you look at the Commanders. They went from 3rd overall pick to NFC Championship with Jaden Daniels.
100%. No, hey, was the Commanders a really bad team?
They were bad enough to have the 3rd overall pick.
I mean, true. But they had the team around it. I don't even know who was their quarterback back then.
Kirk Cousins.
Was it Kirk Cousins? I don't think Kirk Cousins is a good quarterback anyway. I really don't.
Yeah,
I think he's overhyped. I think Daniel Jones and Ryan Tannehill are better than Kirk Cousins.
Or actually, Kirk Cousins might have been on the Vikings at that point. I can't even think of who that quarterback was. Sam Howell.
I thought that was before Kirk Cousins.
Nah, that was after.
After? Okay, Sam Howell. Yeah, definitely not better than Ryan Tannehill or Daniel Jones.
Yeah,
and I liked Sam Howell coming out of college. So that's sad to say.
I liked him too, dude. I thought he was going to be nice, at least decent.
Yeah, I would rather have Daniel Jones on that Washington Redskins team back then.
Agreed.
Or even Ryan Tannehill. Shit, I'd probably have Ryan Fitzpatrick better than Sam Howell.
Fitzmagic. He was so fun to watch.
He was.
He was so silly.
I remember that.
He was like so silly,
I remember that one Dolphins play when he was on the Dolphins and he was going against the Steelers and his helmet just went like this. And he just tossed a bomb and it landed perfectly onto the receiver.
It was still a dime, right? That's so
I was like, bro, what is this man doing?
Ryan Fitzpatrick.
So, yeah, to be successful in the NFL, I don't necessarily think you need a franchise quarterback. Now, if we go into the head coach, maybe you need a franchise coach.
I agree with that. Yes.
Yeah. Because like Mike Tomlin, people still say he's like the most overrated head coach in the thing, but he's not. He is not overrated. The man knows how to play. He knows how to motivate. He knows how to win games.
Yeah, no, 100%. It's always going to be scheme over team.
Yeah, 100%. All right, everybody. Last segment of the night. You know what it is. Hot Take Central.
Yes, sir.
My hot take is not so hot. I mean, kind of is, kind of isn't. I don't know. So I guess I'll start it off this week because I think yours is going to be hotter than me. All right. We're going to that loaded offense, the Buccaneers. I do not think Mike Evans will go past 800 yards this year.
Ooh, I don't know about that, man.
His 1,000 streak will end this year. And so? Mainly because Abuka's taking over. That was my foreshadow, baby. That was my foreshadow, baby.
I do remember you mentioning you're not going to speak on him too much.
Abuka is going to take over, and I think Mike Evans is going to be a fade in the shadow and just be that name threat. They're gonna be like, oh, Chris Godwin's not here. He's injured still. Let's double coverage Mike Evans. Oh, wait, who is this dude?
True, and then he just starts eating.
And then you got Jalen McMillan. I think he's great as well.
Yeah, me too.
Bro, Sterling Shepard. That dude is he was playing great in that preseason.
Was he? Yeah, I didn't even peep it.
Dude, he was playing great. I felt like he was just open every time.
I used to love that guy, dude.
Yeah, he was good. But yeah, I think this is the year that Mike Evans' 1,000-yard streak dies. And I'm going on a limb and not saying he's not going to hit over 800 yards this year. I don't know
It's
how
definitely
hot
hot.
is. I don't know how hot that is, but I'm going with it.
I think it's pretty hot, man, because he's hit 1,000 yards every single season. Never not made 1,000 yards, and I'm not sure I'll see that not happening. It's tough.
All right. Well, let's see this year. Let's go, Abuka. Hit that 1,000 yards and prevent Mike Evans from doing it. Let's go.
Ibuga, maybe he'll make your hot take be real.
And make my dynasty even better.
Valid. For real. I got a hot take. I'm not sure it's boiling hot. It's pretty hot, though. I think the Detroit Lions are going to drop to 8 wins on the season. They're going to finish 8-9, and they're going to not fully collapse, but they're going to have a bit of a collapse after losing their offensive and defensive coordinator.
Do they make the playoffs?
Wild card, yes.
Okay.
As the last seed.
Woo! That is spicy.
Yeah, man. I mean, like you see what Ben Johnson just did for that Bears offense. Like they look completely brand new, and I feel like he was such a big integral part of that offense. So
That's spicy, Zach.
I'm just not sure how they're gonna look, man.
That's crazy.
They have insane players all over.
Insane players, but you were just talking about it. You were just saying scheme before team.
Exactly. Literally exactly what I think. And
Man.
Jared Goff has never been this good ever until he started playing under Ben Johnson. Ever.
Jared Goff, and that one year he went into the Super Bowl, he had a great year. Okay.
True. Sean McVay is also an offensive genius.
Yes. But yeah, no, he's a beast.
Yeah, I think I just think people are sleeping on how important like scheme is, and it's gonna be interesting to watch for sure.
No, I'm definitely interested. That is definitely a hot take. I love it. I think we still went in hot as ever. Well, Zach, our Monday is over.
It was a fun one.
It was. I had a lot of fun. Oh, let's see.
Check the score of the game.
Check the score of the game. Let's do a hot score and go over the last game. Oh, I'm sorry. We forgot one? Wait. Oh, no. Okay. Wow. Okay. The Commanders scored 3 more points after that, and the ending score was the Bengals won it 31-17. It was 14-14 going into the half. Wow.
That's crazy. They almost got shut out in the second half.
Yeah.
What a turn of events.
Who popped off on each team? Any big names? Jalen Daniels had a rushing touchdown?
I'm surprised he was even playing.
Okay. But he didn't have a throwing touchdown. Wait, what?
Look, QB scramble, QB draw.